Hello, welcome to the second part of review of Lidl Parkside Bench pillar drill. It's a drill press that is really cheap one. It cost me something around 70 euros per whole drill. First part, it's during the process of working with it was really hard setting of the width of the table. This was a really big disadvantage of this cheap drill press because it's only with one screw. There are no steps. There is no possible to really easy make it lower or higher. You have to unscrew it and then put somewhere in a place where you want it. Hold it. Oops. This is what I'm talking about. If you want to really be precise and put on one width, it's really hard. Then somehow it's successful. That's it. What is easy? Put some screws. There are standard screwdriver head, which is not special one. The fast connection. The second disadvantage is this vise. Vise is not connected on a T-tracks. It's only connected on screws and nuts, and it's possible somehow to move it in some position. And then you have to hold it on one position. It's not possible to tie it. It's really hard. It's enough to tie it by hand and it's stable there. But find the position where to put it is not good. There is a possibility to put vise with the screws and possible to move in X and Y X. That's another possibility. I have several stuff from Lidl. I know it's not the best one, but it's a cheap one. It is possible to do with it. Some of the drills are not as heavy as another one, so but for my purpose it's a really good one, so we could try to work with it. Head of this drill is really stable. It's possible to make really easy holes. The head is stable. It's really easy to put some holes in a wood. I did not try to put holes in a iron. So currently I'm not, I don't know how to do with iron. Currently I'm just working with the wood. In wood it's really easy to drill the holes. If I use Forstner beads, it's possible, really easy to make some holes. I tried to use Forstner beads to make mortises. It's also possible, easy. It is not as precise as I wanted, but for my purposes it was good. As you can see, in a short time it's possible to create mortise, and by finalizing with a chisel it's really easy and fast process. I have this kind of drills, written that are milling drills, so we could look if it's possible to mill with these drills on a drill press. As you can see, it was possible to mill something, but it was more a pain than a milling. It was mainly drilling than a milling, so I do not advise to drill with these drills because it could cause that it would break the drill and it could make some injuries. We could try to use for milling bits. Currently we have set the drill to 2000 RPMs. I know that this is not enough. We could set it to 2500, which is the max of this drill press. Okay. Now it's position A3, which is the maximum speed. It's 2500. There is no space when to put the hex key. The key for a head, it's possible to put it here. As you can see, this one was milled with a milling bit on drill press. I'm not quite sure if it's possible to use it if I compare it to Forstner bit and to milling bit. The Forstner bit are much more straight and nicer mortise than on a milling. Probably I'm going to try to use the bigger drilling bit, and we will see how it used with bigger one. So now you can see how it was drilled with a big one. It was 16 millimeters wide. So it is possible to use. The previous one was probably my fault, that vise was not tight enough, and the wood was not possible to hold in a really good one position. Now we will try to use a milling bit that creates the angle, this one, and we will see how to use this milling bit on drill press. So, as you see, there is something milled in a wood. It's never possible to use the drill press as a mill. It is possible to mill some nice mortise just with a straw one, but the sides are not as flat as with a mill. So, for somebody that does not have a mill, it's possible to use the drill press with a mill bit. So, one thing that is really missing for me at this drill press, it is not possible to hold in one position the head. It always returns back. It is not possible to specify minimal depth that the head will not go higher. So it is just limited to use mainly on a drilling, but not holding in one position. When I bought it and started the first time, band was not really tight. it was loose. It was possible to set with these screws on one side, and also on the second side is the same screw. But when I unscrew it, it was not possible to move engine, motor, far back. I have to use some press and put the motor back. Probably it was just due to that it was new, and I don't know, but it was hard. You will do it mainly once or twice. If it's tightened, then it is stable on one position, and probably we will never use it again. Second thing was that I have to check all these wheels, because I found that the middle wheel was not glued. I found that the second wheel, there was no oil or anything that make a smooth rounding. So when I put oil there, it is very smooth, it works good. So just be careful, check all the wheels, rounding really smooth, and then you can start. Second part that I really hate is, as you see, when I'm closing, it's not closing good. I have to push it, and then still it's not closed. You have to put and be sure that it's closed. Sometimes it looks like here, that it's closed. But it's not closed, it's not possible to start it, because there is a security button inside that checks if the wheels are closed. So this is mainly to the Parkside drill press. For me, this is my first drill press that I ever had. I'm partially satisfied, partially not satisfied, but it's as money as I put it for 70 euros, it's really enough. In the future, for sure, I will be buying a different drill press, but at this moment, I will be using this one, and it's much better than regular hand screw and so on. Okay, that's it. Guys, if you like, please subscribe me. You will get another videos of reviews of another stuff that I have. If you have any question, please put a comment, and I will try to answer all the questions that I will have. If you have any advice what to look or try on this drill press, please leave also a comment, and I will try to put an answer or some short video if it's possible, or how it's done with this one.